Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. Hope you're doing well. Gonna have a look at your reading. And yeah, let's see, okay? This is a safe space. We are always very welcome. If you're here, there are messages that you are meant to know, you're meant to understand, and you're here for a reason, okay? So let's begin. And by the way, if you're ever interested, I do offer personal services, rituals, intention items which are handmade, meditated with, and saged. Rituals and services and readings are done within 12 to 24 hours. Everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com. Link down below, and there's thousands of 5-star reviews. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's see what is going on here for you. Now, I feel like you've been romantically very heavily connected to a specific person, but it has been quite challenging. So it's not been without challenges. It has been very difficult, very frustrating, very overwhelming. It has been very, very stressful to kind of understand what is going on in this situation between you and this person. You do feel very, very sad because you've been treated not in the best way. And I also feel here as well that because of their behavior and them rejecting you and not really taking any responsibility or accountability for their actions, it has really, really triggered you, okay? It has overwhelmed you to the point where you feel really, really angry, and there has been resentment, okay? You have felt a lot of resentment because all you've tried to do is be a good person that is honest, kind, caring, and very, very giving. And then this person barely meets you halfway, and then they basically take no responsibility. They don't understand how their actions could have ever affected you. They then place blame onto you, and you then start to have so much resentment, yet you still feel like romantically attracted to this person because of certain things they've done for you that no one else has. So you have not only this resentment, but you also have nostalgia of very sweet, tender memories and moments with this person, and you have that conflicting energy. Okay, that conflicting energy just overwhelms you, frustrates you, upsets you, because on one hand, you really care about this person, so you have all of that love. On the other hand, they absolutely frustrate you to the point where sometimes you feel disgusted by their energy. You feel disgusted by how they treat you. And you've got these polar opposite forces that are sort of going against each other, and you don't know what to do about it. You literally don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to go about things. You don't know, what in the world is happening. It is frustrating. It is overwhelming. It is not at all liberating. You literally just feel so hurt, and you literally think to yourself, oh my God, why did you do this? Okay, angels, why did you do this? Spirit guides, why did you do this? Universe, like, what are you doing to me? You feel angry because of that. And this is a person, that really has not taken responsibility or accountability. And I think at one point you may have really told this to them. You may have really vocalized that you're not giving me enough time. You're not taking enough care of me. You're not putting me as a priority. You're not, understanding my emotions. They may have even said that you're too emotional, you're too sensitive, you're too this, you're too that, trying to invalidate you. And you may have even said, you're invalidating my emotions, you're invalidating my experiences, you're invalidating my feelings, you're literally invalidating me constantly. Why are you invalidating me? And it has felt very, very challenging and very, very overwhelming and extremely, extremely frustrating. And so that's the thing that I'm really picking up on here with this particular reading, is that this person is very, very shocked and very overwhelmed and cannot quite believe, literally cannot believe what you have said and what has happened and what has been done, because the Three of Pentacles here goes to show that actually this person is now awakening to the things that you have said to them. Okay, whatever you've said to them in the past, they are starting to realize that that is the truth, because in the moment they were very defensive. They didn't want to understand your perspective. They thought that you were becoming very angry, so they had to then defend themselves. They didn't really look at their own behavior or their own actions. As time has gone by, they've gone through life experiences and life lessons. A lot of these life lessons have allowed them to become much more emotionally mature. Why? Sorry, that was very I was like, why? Why has that made them go like that? Let's see, okay? But why? But why? I will tell you why. Okay, let's see. Why? Because we have here Death with the Ace of Cups and also the Hierophant, okay? This is a very important message. This is very significant. The why really lies in the fact that the Hierophant here signifies a powerful energy, which is to do with the fact that this person has definitely gone through some losses, okay? Losses career-wise, losses, perhaps even romantically, if you haven't spoken to this person in a long time, they kind of got with someone else, or if they've tried something else and it hasn't worked out. They've gone through some losses, okay? And these losses have made them understand the value of what you brought to the table, which was emotional understanding, respect, care, support, which they haven't got from anyone else, by the way, okay? So Death card here shows transformation. It shows here literally an awakening that this person has gone through, and quite a rude awakening, I would say, as well. They've learned some major lessons to realize that certain people around them just will not give them what you gave them. And now they're starting to realize your worth and your value, and they are absolutely shocked that everything that you said to them and that you pointed out to them that really bothered you about what they had done to you, they believe that it's true now, because I do also believe that other people have pointed out a lot of flaws in their character and their behavior and how they treat people, and they also were very defensive. But now they're starting to realize if everyone is saying the same thing, something must be up, okay? It's a bit like if there's a new let's say there's a new bakery that opened up in your town, okay, or your city or wherever you live, and everyone says that the food there is bad. There may be some truth to it, okay? If there are like 12 people that have been there and all 12 say like the food was not great, you know, it deters a person away from going there again, right? Same thing goes with, like, for example, if there's an amazing restaurant and everyone's like raving about it all the time and people are like, oh, you should go there. Chances are you might go there because someone said it's good, right? There's recommendations. But the thing here is that with this person, and that's not always the case, right? Sometimes people can say the food is bad, but actually can end up being good, etc., etc. But the thing with this person, okay, just giving an example, the thing with this person is that a lot of people have been saying like, hey, you're not giving me enough time, you're not doing this. You know, their friends are unhappy with the fact that sometimes, you know, they just don't have their back when the friends have always got your person's back. And so friends have also pointed that out to them, and they're starting to realize if everyone's saying the same thing to me, that means that maybe I'm doing something wrong. So that's what I'm basically trying to say here, is that now this person can reflect on the fact that other people are saying the exact same thing, and they're now able to reflect on their behavior towards you and understand that perhaps what you were saying was true all along, okay? So they're starting to really awaken to this energy, awaken to this situation, awaken to everything having gone on, especially with the Chariot. It is triggering them to come around. It's triggering them to work things out with you. Justice means justice is served, okay? That's the affirmation for this reading. Obviously, we don't wish ill upon people, bad upon people, right? We don't wish them to learn in this kind of way, but that's the divine, that's the universe. It's not me, it's not something that we're trying to do. But justice just means here that, listen, justice is served. Everything that you said to them, they have digested, acknowledged, and understood, okay? So that's justice. And also it triggers them to want to come forward. It triggers them to want to say something. It triggers them to want to be proactive towards you. Now, I do also have the justice ritual on my website. There's also rituals for love, you know, for express their feelings to you, support and consistency, protect your connection, manifest your specific person, etc. There's so many rituals for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing, you name it, it's kind of there. Black magic removal, protection. There's also readings as well if you wanted a reading with me. They're done within 12 to 24 hours. Everything's on shopmoonlightguidance.com and also my Etsy. And also there are thousands of 5-star reviews. And also there's candles, bracelets, necklaces, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. So please do check it out if you are interested. Okay, but yeah, this is literally what we have here with Justice and the Chariot. We see movement, we see progress, we see momentum, we see excitement, we see happiness, we see fulfillment, you know, we see a lot of joy, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful to pick up on. It's very beautiful to see. It's very exciting, it's very fulfilling, it's very motivating, and this person comes to you and it's your choice whether you choose to accept them into your life once they come in, right? That's completely your choice. You don't have to accept them, but it's your choice whether you choose to do so. But they will see the value in everything that you said to them once upon a time. You know, they didn't care at the time, right? They didn't care. They were just so busy defending themselves because truly they don't like conflict and they don't ever think that they've done something wrong. They don't know how to say sorry, right? And now here they are understanding, reflecting on everything that you said, everything that everyone else has said, and realizing that you were never wrong. You actually had a perspective, you had a point, your emotions, your feelings, and your thoughts, and what you said to them was all valid. Especially with Temperance, there's a very, very strong energy here of really reflecting and deeply taking in and thinking about everything that was said and done. Page of Swords, really having that reflection. Page of Pentacles, you know, valuing what was said and done. And again, just really, really respecting you and understanding it, and now wanting to take action to come forward. So let's have a look at some message cards as well and see what's going on. I've been confiding about this connection. So they've also been talking to someone else about this connection and what you said and how they're feeling about it, okay? And the feeling that I would say that comes out is that they've been telling others that you've been right about things that you've said about their behavior. Can also be that they're confiding to a therapist, or a psychologist or a counselor. There's some kind of energy there. We also have here, I want to dedicate a song to you. So there's a very, very powerful energy here of them wanting to dedicate, a song or something of that level to you. Maybe there's a song that both of you had in common that you used to really sing, or an artist that you both really liked. There's something here about wanting to dedicate a song to you, whether it's sending you the song or singing it, or just, every time they listen to it, they think about you. Some kind of dedication. Let me know how that resonates, okay, about the song part. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know. This is your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very, very soon. All right, bye.